Hi, this is Izzy again. Like I said, this is the continuation of still my story with Paul. So the era of Ezekiel Izuogu came and gone. Ezekiel Izuogu could not answer my calls. He didn't want to see me. He said I can never plead for Paul. So we now started going to court. For somehow, there was this miracle that happened. We met this volunteer lawyer that took Paul's case and said, no, I know Ezekiel Izuogu. Ezekiel Izuogu should not be able to do this. And Paul, I'm going to take this case up. Don't pay me. This was the young man that helped us to be able to navigate the story between us and Ezekiel Izuogo and everything we went through. A little baby favor that doesn't have food to eat. I cannot even eat before I feed. I went through all that with Paul in Owerri. Before we knew it, he said he has gotten this contract job. He wants us to move to Port Harcourt, blah blah blah, and all that. We now moved to Port Harcourt. Before I knew it, I was also pregnant of Blessing. And after that, Paul's family now wrote a letter that they had that I've given birth to Favor, that I'm now pregnant with another baby. That I should better remember that I didn't just come here to come and be having children, that their family is more important than me. All of these letters, I still have them. That their family is more important than me. That's why they said they should not marry me. That excuse me. That since all I know is just to be having babies. What? I'm like, what? I said, okay, maybe I should go and abort Blessing. In fact, of course, I didn't have any idea. I didn't have any idea about abortion, to be honest, because I grew up, I did not expose myself. I didn't know what happens in the other side of life. So I started contemplating. I went and met somebody. I said, please, do you know how to abort a baby? The person said, what? What is wrong with you? You're married. I said, yes. So why do you want to do abortion? I said, because my husband people, they don't want children so that I will go and be looking for money and be giving them. Maybe that will make them happy. Initially, I thought that will make them happy. Of course, I did all of those things. Because I remember when one of those times they said their mother was doing something. I just had a baby. I was still bleeding. I went and started going around to sell so that I will gather money to give them to go and give their mother. I thought that was going to make them happy. I didn't know I was just enslaving myself. The more I do these things, I was just enslaving myself. I didn't know that Paul knew what he was doing. Because I can't imagine that somebody will marry a girl or will marry a woman. You will not have interest in making sure that that's your wife and the children, they are in a better condition. Rather, all that we are talking about is how to be giving your parents money, how to be sending money to Carlo, how to be, my dear, I was just enslaved. And I did all those until when I started realizing that this is not okay. There's no way I should be living my life like that. So that was what happened. We moved to Port Harcourt. Blessing now came. Blessing also came in a very tough time. Yeah, it wasn't as if things were okay. I don't know. I don't know why this pregnancy I was consenting to them. That is just what I don't have a clue. However, Blessing came and came with her own responsibility. In fact, I remember when I had Blessing, that was when my mother-in-law came to the son's place, Uche. So out of my own joy now, I say, Paul, go and call your mother so that later come, let me, see her and stay with her a little bit. Paul went and brought her. My dear, my mother-in-law will be in the house, the child will be crying. If I tell her to go and he will tell me he did not come here to serve me. Do I think that he came here to suffer for me? Please, I should better. What? It's okay. I'm sorry, ma. Remember when she came, I gave her my bed, my matrimonial bed to be sleeping on. I was lying on the floor because I want to make sure my mother-in-law is okay. But none of that ever worked. None of that ever works. Don't ever reduce yourself lower than what you're supposed to do. That's what I am telling women. Please, if you cannot take care of yourself first, don't talk about another person. I want you to subscribe to this video. This is Women of Truth International Forum. This is my own personal experience. I'm telling you things that I've been through in life. So I want you to learn from it. I'm not saying there may not be maybe another side of the story to other people. Of course, Nezaville, I've listened to her and she's really one of the luckiest one. So my mother-in-law never saw any good thing in me. And I kept thinking I would be the best. It never worked. My husband either never even stood as a man to protect me and these children, to make sure we were comfortable. Rather, my husband would just be deceiving me, all to gather for himself and for whoever he thinks eventually he's going to marry. This is Women of Truth. Subscribe to this video as we keep looking into this matter. Thank you so much. This is it. Bye bye.